from all over the United States this morning, all day today, and people are coming here to Portland. So I believe there's already some people staged out there, right?
Yeah, there's people that are staging in Portland now. PPN and 3%ers are on their way. I have information that there are people there on the ground right now that are in Portland, Oregon, because we haven't even left the room yet due to the events of today and this broadcast. But there are people on the ground telling me that the news media is there. Clive and Bundy is there. Patriots, rise, and you know what? It's not just patriots, all Americans that wish to voice themselves for all grievances that this nation has caused all of us. It is time for us all to put our differences aside of opinions or cultural differences, all of those things, and unite together. And all media, not just get the truth out. By the way, you are our last line of defense, but guess who else is your last line of defense? All independent media, citizen journalists like myself. We are still the last line of defense. Speak the truth. Stop attacking one another. Don't attack the messenger, but do propagate positively the message.
Okay, you guys. We're going to be in, and I have a lot of work to do. I want you guys to know that in the background, just like Pete said, there's a lot of work being done. I have to pinpoint certain videos for Pete's case, and I am in contact with the private investigator that is in Burns today, talking to some of the local people there. If you decide that you want to come to Portland, I want you to come peacefully.
Yes.
That is my biggest message here for you today. This is about protest. This is not about retaliation. This is not about violence in any way.
Ever. I
want to keep you guys safe. Enough people are in jail. Enough people are. Okay, but we still need you here. We would love to have you here. You would be welcomed here, and to show your support. If you're within driving distance, that would be a great thing. We're hearing some stuff out there that's a little disconcerting, and I'm not going to repeat it here, but it's, not anybody that's in contact with us directly, but just little snippets here and there that we're hearing on the internet. Let's wait until we hear a response from Clive and Bundy and from his family, and you can follow his direction.
Let's be here to witness and ensure that due process is implemented correctly. We hold them accountable, but we can do that by peaceful means, by showing ourselves not behind the keyboards, but in our presence together, standing side by side, shoulder to shoulder, which is still a peaceful means and a resource available to us to yet exhaust in larger numbers. Unite, coordinate, and unite correctly, ethically, morally. We are above the way they are behaving. In so many different ways, incorrectly they are behaving, but we're above that. And I want to speak to that. Remember the good guys that are still in the system. They're there. U.S. local law enforcement. I witnessed them myself in the state of Washington. State troopers, always going to be giving you props after meeting you, shaking your hand, and taking care of those that spoke with their First Amendment rights. Good job, guys. Also, Pete Santilli did share with both Deb and I that he has a very good, outstanding rapport with the U.S. Marshals that are currently holding him. Yes, holding him. Yes, yes, yes. But let me tell you, they shared some insight and some good information about how they also personally disagree with the tactics and conduct of the FBI. The rapport is strong. There are good guys, and they want to also continue to allow us to speak our minds, and they will perpetrate and allow for our First Amendment to be even if it's right now.
Okay. So once again, I think we are facing a trial, not just flesh and bone men, yes, and women, but also our Constitution Constitution is going on trial here. There are lots of things that are going to be happening here in the near future. Everybody stay close. Please support us financially. If it's important that you do, and we'll it keeps Mo and I out here. We support one another. I support what she's doing out there independently. She supports what I'm doing independently. Also, we want to let everybody know that Spitfire, Eric, is going to be broadcasting on the Pete Santilli Show.
Tons of help from him.
On the Pete Santilli Show live stream here on YouTube to help us out. And of course, he'll be doing things independently on his channel. So we still have a lot of people working. We're going to try to get a new live stream back up and going, a new live stream chat back up and going here in a few days. We wanted to give that a little bit of a break, but yeah, things are progressing and we're getting there. So please be patient. Please stay with us, and we will stay with you as long as it takes. And I believe that was the cry from the very beginning, as long as it takes.
Spread, make this viral, and share. And let me tell you, the finances and funding are not only going to each individual case of your choosing, to include Pete Santilli and the YouTube channel media network that covers Deb and all expenses concurred. But let me tell you, you continue to donate to the Pete Santilli Show. He has stated, Pete Santilli himself, is going towards building an independent media that will flourish together. We need to do this together. We are your last line of defense.
Okay, you guys, so in the future, I would imagine that this channel is going to be one of the only channels that stays up to date on what's happening in Oregon. And believe me, it affects us all. So stay tuned, and support us, of course, and we will stay here as long as it takes and as long as we have that support. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for being with us today. We'll do one more live broadcast later today, early evening. And right, do you have anything else you want to add?
Much love to all the supporters already, and
Yep.
for any continuing support. And just know that we are deeply, deeply grateful and touched by all the many, many messages independently we both get and share together. We show each other these messages. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And something else too, I don't want you guys to think that these guys are downtrodden. Actually, they're not. They're very invigorated, energized, and they are, they're in really good spirits. They really are.
There's a letter waiting for me at home right now from Ammon Bundy. I cannot wait to have my husband read it to me.
There you go. So these guys do answer their letters back. Please write them. You can. We'll be posting their addresses here on the description part of this YouTube channel. As soon as I can get it up there, as soon as this is over, I will.
Oh yes,
put all
your
that
local
stuff in there.
Representatives, Congress, get this into Congress. Let's debate the issues and concerns of all of the American people, and let's talk about these political prisoners right now, every single one of them, up until what the last arrest was this morning, Blaine Cooper. Yep. All right, let's talk about each and individual arrest, and let's get this on the floor in the House of Congress.
We do have something else too. John Ritzheimer has been taken from Arizona and is being moved to Portland. We expect for him to arrive here sometime today and be booked into the Multnomah County Jail. So
well as Jason Bloomberg. Now they're being held in a different location at this time. Jason Bloomberg and Blaine Cooper are in fact arrested. As of last night, Jason Bloomberg was arrested. As of this morning, Blaine Cooper was arrested. There is no confirmation that Melissa, I spoke to her this morning. If they arrested her, it would have to have been after the conversation with Melissa. I'm trying to call her, but I'm sure she's busy. I don't think she's been arrested. Now, remember, they'll probably move them in time too. So we'll give that a little bit of time. I'm in contact with both families, and I will get information out about their attorneys, any defense funds as soon as they're set up, and any PayPal accounts as soon as those are set up, to help with their commissary and their families' needs. Portland, Oregon, eventually all the family members will be here.
Okay, you guys, so that's it for today, for right now anyway, and we'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Hang tough, and thanks a lot for joining us. We'll be back. Thanks.
Hallelujah.